Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm the first impressions gameplay video for Uncharted Waters Online, a unique 3D naval-themed MMORPG published by Netmarble. Now I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Uncharted Waters Online, or just learn more about it, do check it out, full review on the link below. Some quick history about the game though. It was originally released back in 2005, making the game over 5 years old. But it's still new in North America though, so don't worry, it's been out in Asia for quite a while. The game was developed by a Japanese company, Tecmo Koei Games, and that might actually ring a bell for some of you, only because Tecmo Koei Games is the same company behind Dynasty Warriors, and they're actually making Dynasty Warriors Online as well. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. Now this is actually a really original MMO, I mean there's really nothing else like it. Well, I lied about that. There is Voyage Century, which is supposed to be similar to it, but this is a more serious game and actually much more in-depth. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's go click Create Character. I was actually watching my brother play this game earlier, and it's actually a really in-depth game, so I won't be able to explain everything about it. And it's really nothing like other MMORPGs too. It's a very distinct game, and I'll explain that a little bit more after I make my character. So let's go ahead and choose my nationality. We have Spain, Portugal, Venice, France, the Netherlands, and England. I am going to go with the Netherlands for now, and you can see where they are on the map as well. And let's click next. It's a unique naval game too. It's anyway, let's just first create my character. So you can select one of your avatars over here, and you guys know which one I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go with this lolly over here because she's so out of place. Everybody else looks at least like a grown person. This guy's just huge. We got this. Everybody else is like normal height over here too, except he's huge and she's way too small. Anyway, we can choose our face options. I'm gonna go with one. Bunch of different hairstyles as well. I'm not gonna go with that one. We're gonna go with default. My complexion is, we're gonna go with white over here. My hair color, and we're gonna leave that default. I'm looking for the neon green, but I can't find it because we all know everybody in the 15th century had glowing neon green hair, but we can't find it over here. So it looks like your customization is a bit limited, but it's trying to be realistic as well. And by the way, the game does take place in between the 15th and 17th centuries. And what are these? I don't want any glasses. Eye patches. Eye patches are kind of cool. You know what? We're gonna go with an eye patch. I want dual eye patches for the win, but we can't get that. So let's click next. And our job can be adventurer learner, trade learner, or military learner. The three starting classes in the game. I mean, the game actually has no classes, so you can actually change between them at any time. So there are no set classes in the game, but this is just what you want to start off with, what skills you want to have access to right away. So I'm gonna go with, let's go with military learner for now, because we're gonna shoot some stuff. And let's click next. And you can choose our initial attire. I'm gonna get some cool bandana, Corsair shirt. Let's see which one do I like the most. I'm gonna go with the white one. My gloves. This one. All right, I'm gonna go with. Let's see. Back to this one. I like this one over here, and get some boots. And let's click next. My name will be Lolly, as appropriate. Let's see if the name is available. My character's like, yeah. And registering character. All right, my start game. Let's go, guys. So let's check this game out. All right, here we are in the game. We just logged in, and I have to go talk to Maritime Guildmaster. So let's see. What do I move with? Left click to select the Maritime Guildmaster, and left click again to talk. I want to move first. So click WSAD, do all the moving. And when you start running, you click W, your character doesn't run right away. I'm noticing that. It starts walking for a little while, and then starts running. It's a little detail, but I guess it's kind of cool. Let's go talk to Maritime GM, as the game wants me to do. So, I like my name, Lolly. So you're Lolly, the new soldier that's come to town. How am I a soldier? My character looks like I'm like 8 years old. But anyway, let's keep going through this. Let's process my application. 50,000 D. I am a rich gal. I'll buy a lot of stuff with that. Obtain dagger. Wow, this guy's giving a little girl a dagger and 50,000 bucks. Good deal. Obtain sail paint. And my character's so excited. Look at her. She's like waving her arms. Obtain caribou bells. Alright, is it your first time sailing? If so, you better take this. North Sea permit obtained. So actually, in order to travel to parts of the game's world in this game, you actually need permits. So with the North Sea permit, I can actually go to the North Sea and different parts of the game. And there's a port permit for the neighboring cities issued in the name of the governor. So you can only go to cities nearby if you have permits to enter their ports. Let's go click yes. You seem to know a bit about the blah blah blah. Once you've checked in, talk to me again. Alright, click on the journal button located in the upper right corner and click port permits. So let's go ahead and do that, port permits. See what's up over here. We can see a map of the local area. It looks like I only have a port permit to Amsterdam, which is where I am right now. And I think that's it. Can I go maybe nearby over here? I can probably go to nearby cities over here. Well, let's close this out. Let's go click back, and let's go talk to Maritime GM again. And okay, let's talk about Life of a Voyager. Now, one problem with the game, not really a problem, but I should mention that the game's tutorial is really long. And you actually kind of have to do it to figure out what the heck is going on, because this isn't your standard MMORPG. It's not like you start right away. You have like 2 daggers or 2 swords, and you start grinding mindlessly right away. This is not that kind of game. Let's keep clicking next over here. And even though the game is over 5 years old, the game looks pretty nice graphically. So here we are again, we're in the tutorial area, and I was about to zoom into my character. Let's go do that real quick right now. And yeah, like I said, the character models actually look really nice themselves, and graphically the game does look nice, even though it's a pretty old game like I said. But let's go talk to this receptionist. I think that's what we're supposed to do over here. And this is the game's tutorial area, well, where it basically just teaches what's up in the game and how to do stuff. So let's see, there's a little lag over here for some odd reason. I mean, there we go. Welcome, we'll teach skills needed for life at sea. I should also mention, the game's translations are all really done perfectly, actually. I mean, coming from playing Void Century, which is, I guess, it's the most similar game to this, Void Century had pretty lousy translations. This is actually done really well. How will you respond? Yes, I will say yes to you. Excellent, which job would you like to learn? Let's go learn Maritime, because that's what we need to fight stuff. Alright, you learned about Maritime here, correct? Yes. So let's see what I get over here. At least the game has a lot of direction too, but I feel like the game's tutorial is going to be very dragged out, and it's going to be like that. So we got my regulation cap and my student uniform. So my character's like, yeah, again. I like her animations when she gets items. And I got obtain regulation cap. So let's see, is that going to wear it automatically? The uniform and regulation cap I handed can be worn by academy students. Alright, let's click next again. And let's see my inventory. Bring it. Bam, it's already equipped now. Awesome, right? So let's go zoom in my character again. I got a pimp hat. Look at that feather on my hat. But let's keep on moving. You can move with WSAD, or you can actually just click anywhere you want. That's Adventure Course Instructor. We got a Merchant Course Instructor, and let's go talk to the Maritime Course Instructor. We got a nice desk too. Whoa, that is intense right there. I'm going through the desk. But let's go talk to Maritime Course Instructor and see what he wants. Let's click Contract. By the way, the game's quests are called contracts. And let's see. Congratulations on your acceptance at your school. Going to learn skills, blah, blah, blah. Let's go click OK. I got to talk to Alan, and he's waiting outside. So let's go click OK, and let's go there. Awesome. So now let's go find our way outside over here. And we are going to click exit over here. Alright, and we are outside. Let's go talk to this guy. And wow, look how much bigger this guy is than my character. Put your cursor over the map at the bottom right. Screen to see facilities in each town. So we got a mini map at the bottom right. I don't know why it's at the top right, like most games. But man, this game really wants to teach you everything. Let's click on this, and you can see the map area. But let's go talk to Instructor Alan for now. Graphically, the guy looks awesome. Graphically, though, he's so happy. Just look at him. But graphically, though, again, the game looks pretty nice, and it's actually very open, too. And this is just one of the many ports in the game. So let's go talk to Instructor Alan and see what he wants. I feel like you have to at least spend a couple hours in the game before you can actually do anything. I mean, the first couple hours of the game is just done going through all these instructions, and you're not going to get to do any actual gameplay. But you got to be patient and get through it. And like I was saying earlier, this is actually a really original game because there's really nothing else like it. So here we are. The guy just brought me over here, and we gotta go talk to Instructor Alan again. And again, I feel like the game really wants to make you go through the tutorial steps one at a time, and it wants to make sure you know what you're doing. And unfortunately, it takes a very long time to actually get started. I mean, before you actually get out to the sea and start fighting other pirates, start doing other trade-related missions, it could be a very long time. So I'm gonna keep clicking past this so I can hopefully show you something else afterwards. But the game basically shows you that on your ship you need to have sailors on them. No questions over here. You need to have food on your ships. You make sure your sailor's vigor is up. And you need to have cannons and all that good stuff. You need to have lumber on your ship as well to repair it in case you get into a fight and your rudder needs repair and your ship needs repair. As long as you have wood on your ship and lumber, you can keep repairing your ship. And I love how my character... Whoa, the guy's just standing on top of me. Let's see if I can skip this again. If your ship ever runs out of durability, you're kind of screwed. That's what the game's basically telling you right now. You need timber to repair it. Blah, blah, blah. You can use rest. You can still get out of it by doing clicking the shipwreck button, which basically abandons your ship, and then you get to the nearest town. Keep clicking over here. As I was mentioning, Uncharted Waters Online's strongest point is its uniqueness. I mean, the game focuses less on grinding and traditional MMORPG elements, and focuses more on exploration, which is something you don't get in most MMORPGs, trading, which is another unique aspect of the game, and unique combat system. I mean, the combat system and just exploration is all really slow-paced. This is one of those games you need to sink many hours into before you can even start doing anything in the game. And before I start talking to these two again, I want to start walking around. Take a quick cruise around over here. You can see my ship tab at the top right. I can see my ship information to see what we start with. My character has the best name ever. But my first ship is the Battle Barca. Now you can put sailors on here, ability, loyalty points on your sailors. You got cabin over there, not captain, cannons, our hold. Now the way it works is, let's go talk to let me show you the map over here. This is actually the whole map, never mind. You actually go to more places in the game world as well, not just what you're seeing over here. But I have to unlock that stuff and get more permits to do that. Bring up this map over here, and let's go check out the market, which I'll show you the primary way of making money in the game if you want to start trading right away. That chick's name is Girl. Huh, what a silly name. But again, the graphics do look pretty nice for an older game. And again, it's the only game of its kind. And I mentioned the game while I was making my character. The only other game like it is Void Century, but I kind of said that wasn't as serious because that's more of a throwaway game. It was developed by a Chinese company, and the leveling is just really awkward. You kill like one turtle in that game, you get to level 3. Over here, it's not so. The game is really slow paced, so it won't appeal to everyone. Whoa, we're getting a little bit of lag here for a second for some odd reason. Whoa, the game's lagging up for a second, but hopefully it should clear up. So we're over here. Let me just try fixing this. Alright, we're back over here. Lag is gone. Let's go talk to Market Keeper over here. Oh yeah, this guy's huge over here. Let's go talk to Market Keeper over here. And basically we can buy trade goods from this guy. We can sell those trade goods elsewhere. So let's see, when he comes up, we can click buy on him. So the trade goods we buy on this guy, we can actually sell in other ports for different prices. So the game is a trading MMO. And you can actually, again, you can buy all these goods. But you can only carry so much goods on you. The bigger the ship, the more you can carry. But the bigger the ship, the slower you are. And the more vulnerable you are to pirate attacks. And stuff like that. So let's go buy some ham. You can't go wrong with some ham and gin. 5 slabs of ham and 5 gins. So let's go ahead and buy it. And thank you for coming. Alright. So let's go look at the other interface stuff right now. We got a fleet tab over there for recruiting. That's for guilds. I imagine fleet means guild. Let's see our skills over here. This game is remarkably in-depth. It's just that it's not possible to explain every aspect of the game in the first 15 minutes because this is not a run-of-the-mill game. It's a totally original game, and there's very few other games like it. We can see our adventure skills over here: surveying, fishing, survival, marching, and so forth. You can see our battle skills over here. There's more battle skills than adventure skills, and you can see our trade skills over here: casting, wares trading, metal trading, and so forth. You can see all of these over here, and the game again has no set classes, so you don't have to worry about making one character and being stuck with something. So you don't have to worry about that. We can see our acquired skills over here right now. This is what I start with right now. As you use your skills, you will gain further ranks in them for further proficiency and just increase your effectiveness with them. So let's see. If you want to start carrying stuff between towns, you might as well have some fighting skills. Otherwise, you are really vulnerable to attack. See, we have different languages in the game to communicate with other players. That's cool too. What else we got? We got Arabic, we got West African languages, Spanish, Italian. That's kind of cool too. Turkish. Oh man, that's for me. But let's close this out for now. Are there any of the cool tabs you can see over here? Let's see our character information tab. And there was a little bit of lag over there for some reason. I'm a military learner right now. But before you can actually get started with anything in the game, you have to spend 3-4 hours completing all the beginner stuff and just getting yourself established in the game. My assets right now are only 44,000 because I spent some monies on some gin and pork. But ooh, can we change our title right now? And I am a student right now, so that's already there by default. So let's go back over here. Let's see, my journal for port permits, shipwrecks. You can actually build different ships in the game as well. Although right now your starting ship kind of sucks, but it's all you need at the beginning. Let's see what else we got here. Quests, discoveries. Yeah, you actually get points for discovering new places in the game too. And once you leave town, it's actually a pretty open game world over there. And you can actually find some cool discoveries, shipwrecks, and all sorts of cool things. But let's keep on walking over here. Unfortunately though, not that many people actually the way the game is structured, it won't appeal to everyone. But what I like about it is its originality. So because of its originality alone, I want to give it some good points for that. But it's a little bit too slow, and because of that, a lot of people won't like it. But anyway, guys, if you guys want to learn more about Uncharted Waters Online, which I strongly recommend you do if you're interested, do check it out for a review on the link below. Later, guys.